you on YouTube. Right. I'm live. Live on YouTube setting this up. That's about it for now. All right. I think I got that pinned. Start live. All right. I am live on both of these things here. Okay. I get this right. Pretty sure I did. All right. Okay. Well, viewers, welcome to this episode of my channel, which is now, it was Aquatic Action, but it's changed to Mike's Turn to Aquatics. And I have a couple reasons for changing it. All right. Aquatic Action was a pretty good name. It was kind of, more so generic than anything. All right. Let me adjust this camera real quick. Let me see if this is better. Nope, I can't put it right there. I guess this is good. Right here. This is fine. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I changed it, and I think I've explained it on the Facebook when I did a feed. Hang on a second. How's that? How's that on the Facebook end? Is that pretty good? That's about as best as I can get it. So basically, what I was talking about was the name Aquatic Action. It was good. I kept it open for whatever I wanted to do on it. Okay, and it's still, the new name is still basically that. But I don't know. I was just kind of think of a new name, and I came up with that. Turn to Aquatics. And for some people, what it means is, for most people, what they would think that it means is just turn to aquatic, like turn to the hobby. And in a sense, yes, that's basically what I could be meaning. You could take it that way. And on the other end of that is, it's an old Navy term. Nobody really uses it anymore. In fact, I know for a fact they don't use it anymore, because I ask them. I see younger generation in the branch, and they don't know what that means. But it's just something that phased out and moving on. Okay, so basically, what that means is just means pretty much turn to your job, turn to back to work. So that's why I kind of like the term. If I could bring it back, I would, but it's kind of too late for that. But anyway, that's no biggie. But yeah, I just stuck with that. I just changed the logo, changed the look, but it's all good. So everybody that I did give a sticker to, I'm gonna automatically send you guys a new one. just because it was kind of a last minute thing. I didn't think I was going to do that, but I did. So it's like I said, so it's now turned to aquatics, formerly aquatic action. And it took me a while to decide if I wanted to change that. Because I had plenty of people saying, "Hey, you got to change the sticker," because I have one of those decals on the back of my window, my truck. So people were like, "Oh, you got to change the sticker." I'm like, "I'm on it. I already got it ordered, and it's coming." So yeah. Anyway, it is Saturday afternoon at what time is it? 4:39 Eastern time. All right, and I am on YouTube. I am on Facebook Live. All right. I usually bring both of them up just because why not? And it has been quite a day so far. Good day. All right. Got up early this morning like I always do on the weekends because my sleeping in is uh, till about 6:30 or 7. That's how I operate. And let me hang on a second. Let me fix this. I don't really getting a lot of. Okay, I want to try to keep that keep that in the view. All right. Just trying to get more comfortable here. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my day so far. Saturday, got up early. We went out to our American Legion post that we're members of, and there was a brunch slash cleaning day. Basically, cleaned up, pressure washed, um, and it turned out to be a great job that was done. The food was really good. Um, we actually have a chef there. It's my wife, and she cooked the food, um, and it turned out to be quite a turnout. It was good. It was fun. I got a little tired, a little exhausting after that, but it was well worth it. You know, it's honestly better than just being around here not doing much, helping out people, and yeah, so definitely gonna be doing that again. There's meet a lot of people there. That's pretty cool. A lot of veterans. So yeah, that was my day, and I got back about three, you know. Um, and I decided I was like, yeah, it's been a few minutes since I've been on a stream, and I just noticed that this is not my computer is not plugged in. Oh, I just noticed that. Hang on a second. 1 second, viewers. Hopefully, I'm pulling up the right. Stand by. Technical difficulties. Kind of. I just don't want my battery to die. Just get a good look at that fish tank. So I plug this thing in. All right. Plugged in. No. Hang on. Okay. I'm just looking at my phone. I'm just looking at my phone, looking at that. Okay, so that's charging. For some reason, my computer is not charging. There it goes. All right, I guess it helped if I have it plugged in all the way, huh? All right, so, um, yes. Um, where was I at? Came home. Oh, I decided I haven't done a stream in a little while. It's been a little bit. Um, so I tried to do it during the week, but it was just kind of busy. Didn't get to it. And I figured today, I'm going to do one today. I know people are probably out and about. It's whatever. it's all good. So whoever is on here decided to do my live chat today, and yeah, see what happens, see where this goes. We've got a few things to talk about. So I was recently, this tank behind me, if you haven't noticed it, it used to be salt water. It is now fresh water. And it was pretty crazy swapping out a saltwater tank to this freshwater tank. It wasn't easy, but it took a while. It took a long time, and I don't really want to do that again if I don't have to. Well, this definitely is not going to be a saltwater tank anymore, because I don't have the stuff set up to keep making this type of water for this size tank. Hang on, my dog's walking around. Layla, what are you doing? Come here. Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, go. Go on. Go on. Layla, go. There you go. There you go. All right. I lose my train of thought very easily. But oh yeah, the tank. Yeah. I don't want to do that again. It was difficult, kind of. It took a lot of time trying to get the salt water, everything from in here. All right. Facebook, I know there is a way better view on YouTube of this tank. You can see the whole tank pretty much. You can see sort of a little bit. You can see about a little bit, but I have fish. This is the newest one right here. Let me see if I can bring this camera a little bit forward. Everybody on YouTube can see this a little bit better. All right, so the yellow one is a gold Severum. They're very, very, very common fish. I mean, just got them the other day, and they're peaceful fish. They're not. Let me see if I can angle this for Facebook. Okay, y'all can see them. I got my little webcam here that Facebook can see for YouTube. This guy's always seeing what's going on. He's the blood parrot. The Severum, there's another blood parrot over there hiding in the thing. I don't know why I like doing that, but so yeah, I put a medium colored gravel in here, and I got some new plants. Like this plant is new. All right, this plant, it is called. I still have the. Oh, here they are. These little tabs. It is called a Anubias. I guess I'm saying that right. Anubias. And it takes moderate light, so good thing I don't have to have it on all the time, right? So real plant, real plant, real plant. These ones right here are real. So that's what I wanted because get this thing back up here. There we go. Because it helps having plants, real plants in your tank can help with the nitrate levels. And if you have high nitrate levels, that's bad for the fish. It could get them sick. It can kill them if the nitrate levels get too high. Because so the water cycle is you put new water in your tank, and it turns to if you put new water in your tank and you put new fish in there, okay, like I said before, I don't know if you all heard me say it, but eventually you could have an ammonia spike. So that beneficial bacteria helps lowers the ammonia, and then their waste is nitrites, which nitrites will turn into nitrates, and that's the last step of the water cycle. And if you have high nitrates, the only thing to really do is a water change. okay? Because the nitrates, it's in the water. It's floating around in the water, all right? Like the beneficial bacteria is on the surface of everything, all right? It's on the surface of gravel, your decorations, your plants, but your nitrates, your ammonia, that's in the water. It's the water cycle. It's inside the water, and if your nitrates get so high, you will have to change it out. Do a water change, all right? Um, so yeah, and it was kind of a last minute thing. I haven't had plants in forever, so I decided I wanted to get some plants. Okay, so I might maybe add to it a little bit, and we'll see how it keeps. It'll help keep your water clearer. But that all depends with how you do with all the waste, and if you clean it out and vacuum out the gravel and all whatnot, right? So as far as that's how this is looking right now. I used to have this as a I used to hang on. I used to have this as a freshwater tank beforehand, but then I went to salt, then I went back. So one thing I'm noticing up here is I don't know if everybody could see this, whoever it is on the YouTube, but I still have a label that says Michael's Aquatic Action. I just haven't gone in there and changed that yet. So you might see that, which is fine. I'll get to it if I can remember. uh, so yeah, I mean, hang on one second. I'm just trying to on my notepad that there's one leaf up there floating around. As soon as I put that plant in, it just started floating. So there's two of them. I'll get them out of there. hmm And when the plants die, you got to trim them up. It's not good to keep them in there dead. All right, I was just seeing who we have on here right now. Who we got on here? So, something interesting that I learned about my iPhone, people that have iPhones, and I'm sure Android can do it too. I would say they would be able to, but something that's very helpful for adding to if you're creating a video, if you're looking for audio, there's a feature in this phone, and it will literally record whatever's playing on the screen, audio and video. It will record that, and you could use that freely for whatever you want. Um, it's just straight to your photo album, or you can just do audio. You don't have to do video. It depends what you want to do, and that's a game changer when it comes to creating video content. I don't know why I just figured that one out a couple months ago. No, I'm sorry, about 1 month ago. And it's good. I like that. I didn't see them. They didn't advertise that one on when they're advertising for the phones. So let's see who we got. So I already moved. Oh, other fresh. Will I put other? No, the other freshwater fish that are in there is or upstairs. I have other freshwater fish. They're upstairs. They're in a smaller tank. They're gonna stay there because I don't know. As of right now, they're gonna stay in there. So, but one thing we did see the other day in here is some babies. The Geophagus in here, the gray fish. Where are they at? Right there. Right there, that guy or that female. Wife saw him just swimming around nowhere, and I was like, I'm not taking them out. I did that once already, so they probably got eaten pretty quickly. That's just the way it is. Unfortunate, but they do eat their babies because they don't know any better. Some fish do, some fish don't. Right? All right. So let me get off this one. All right, Facebook. All right. So I just got off of that. I was on Facebook. I just got off. So um, I just didn't want to have two things up right now. But I don't know what it is with today. I'm just not very. I feel like I'm struggling with this right now, but I'm not. But I feel like I am. Maybe it's just the few the few you know viewers that are right now. And I think I've tried this on a Saturday before, and I don't know. Maybe I think people are just kind of out, whatnot, and I'm probably going to. Oh, what I do? Oh man, you want me to get into that story? All right, so yeah, they didn't make it. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I had them for about several, probably about a month, about 3 weeks or so, and I had them in a tiny little tank. And the thing about tanks are when you have little fish tanks, the water goes the water goes bad. I could just put it that way. The water goes bad quicker. All right. So unfortunately, they all died. I had a little sponge filter in there, heater, fed them, but again, they're babies. They still produce waste. The water. I'm not used to having a small tank like a 2.5 gallon tank, but I had one, right? And let me just here. So yeah, I had one, and I checked on them, and I saw some dead ones. I was like, damn, man. But it's just it is what it is. And then that's when we saw the other ones in this tank, and I was like, nope, I'm not taking them out. Let's let nature take its course. I haven't seen any since. Looks like they've taken them all. So yeah. Um, but that's what happened to those. I just seen if anybody else was in here. Anybody else coming up on live chat? Because something that I was working on. Did I already mention my sump? I think I did, but I'm doing a 20-gallon DIY sump for my 90-gallon salt water. It's in there. It won't come out. I put it in I set it in there in that stand in the stand down below. And excuse me, I had a hell of a morning, so um, just doing a lot of running around. Yeah, that DIY sump um, I had it up and running for when it was a freshwater tank. I had it up and running for a little bit, uh, the actual sump, but since I switched to saltwater, right now I have a hang on the back filter on the saltwater one. So right now I'm currently in the process of getting that sump up and running right now. Or yesterday, I used a clear aquarium safe silicone, and I siliconed in some baffles, some acrylic baffles. And I've heard that acrylic Won't really stick very well with the silicone, but as long as the silicone holds it, I silicone it on both sides of all three baffles. And once I get that, once it should be dry today. In fact, I could probably go in there and start. The hard part is I already have my tank. Well, no, I'll keep the hang on the back on the saltwater tank. I'll get some media from inside there, put it down in the sump, like a couple live rocks or something, and some sand. Should I do sand in the sump? I don't know if I should put sand down in the sump. I don't want the return pump sucking the sand up, so I probably won't do sand. Uh, yeah, I'll do some live rock. I'm gonna take a look and see how other people have theirs set up, just to get some ideas off of that. And so in the sump, there's three sections. You got your supply where water comes down from your overflow, and you have some kind of like say I'm the only thing I know of right now is maybe using a filter sock. I don't. That's all I know right now. And yeah, so the second section of that, the bigger section, is for your media, and that's where the live rock will be sitting in because live rock filters the water in your aquarium. So it's it's a good thing. So you can actually put the live rock down in your sump, and I will have that'll be the second part, and water will flow through there through another sponge and into the return pump, and that's basically it, really. However, a lot of people with sumps will have a protein skimmer in the sump, but mine is, I had bought a hang on the back one, and that's what I have on there right now. So I have a lot of stuff hanging off this tank, and I don't really like. I'm not crazy about it, but I kind of wish I could fit my hang on the back protein skimmer in the sump. But I think it's too tall. It's too tall for the sump, so I wouldn't be able to do that uh, unless I raised the sump up and sat it on something, and I could still hang that skimmer off the sump and it would still do its thing, but I don't think it would reach deep enough in the sump. So probably not. It was worth a thought. Uh, and then yeah, I said the return pump. I haven't got it. I got to put everything in it, get it up and running. I'm still going to keep um, the hang on the back filter running until I know I get that thing good to go. And I'm still a little sketchy, nervous about leaving that running all the time, but I know with the overflow, water can't overflow the sump. Say, because the only power that it has is the return pump that goes from the sump back to the tank. But if that return pump gives out, let me lower this a little bit. There we go. But if that return pump gives out, then all that'll do is just, it won't keep filling up the sump. That's a good thing. So it'll just kind of stay stagnant until I say like woke up or get home from work or whatever. So I don't think it could flood. I'm not saying you can never have that happen because it probably could. It probably could flood out. And yeah, but let's hope not. Water. It's good stuff. So that's my current project that I'm working on right now to getting that set up. What's the matter, dog? But that's the news around here for that. Nothing else really going on too much as far as my aquariums go. Let's see who's on here. Okay. Not much activity right now. Hey, dog. You want attention? Okay. They're probably telling me they need to go outside. Yeah? Okay. So I think what I might do is I may end up continuing the stream later on tonight. Possibly if I'm not already busy doing something, obviously. So, and today's only Saturday. I may continue this or do one Sunday, maybe even Monday. I don't know. Because I plan on probably having a 3-day weekend this weekend. So anyway, this was kind of a short one, short stream, and there's not too much going on right now. Like I said, I just haven't streamed in a while. Excuse me, I haven't streamed in a while, and I'm probably gonna go work on that, getting that sump set up, and then I'll have something to show with that one, with that progress. All right, so everybody, until next time, there'll be lots to talk about. All right, so everybody take it easy, and I will see you later.